Hi, this is Ron Nutter with another edition of TechBytes with Ron Nutter product reviews. Today we're looking at the SanDisk 32GB Extreme Pro SDHC UHS-I memory card and 3 things you need to know. I'm going to tell you up front, this is my go-to card for when I'm doing content creation. I've also got other channels out there that I'm doing this for, and this is, while you may pay a little more for this card, it's future-proof because even though it's set to handle higher than HD resolution, you know, if this cards, until these cards start showing a problem, I'll keep using them. Now, one thing I have done is I use more smaller cards, so if something, heaven forbid, were to happen with a card failing, getting corrupted, and I've not had that happen with the SanDisk Pros, I don't lose as much. I typically, for whatever projects I'm working on, I put each project on a separate card, or I'll only put that day's filming on one card, and then I immediately back it up, so in case something happens, I'm covered. So that lessens the chance of losing several hours worth of work. So as soon as I pull the card out of the camera, then I back it up and then I work off the backup. Little hint, if you have problems writing to the card, there's a little notch that puts it into read-only mode. Basically, if you pull that little, it says the itty bitty lever, if you pull it towards the bottom of the SD card, that puts it into read-only mode. And I've got one card now that I have to watch. I've never used that particular function that much, but if I put it in and I can't rename files, or I have other things that I'll do during the rendering process, if it gives me a lot of grief, then that's the first thing I do is I'll dismount the card, make sure that it's in read-write mode, and then carefully put it back in. That usually fixes the problem. If it keeps doing it, I'll probably just get rid of it and go on. Anyway, here, let's go ahead and get to the process. Thing number one, this is designed to support 4K UHD video recording with hosts that are enabled with UMS host services. Now, the UHS video speed class on these is 30, or V30, you'll see written. So that's pretty. That's pretty high. Only if you're shooting probably the mid to higher end of 4K might you run into some problems, but I don't expect you will. And this is a claim the vendors made. It's on their packaging, and when you do additional research, you'll find that proves out. Now, something they have done with this, and this is a nice thought, and this is thing number 2. It includes a free 2-year license for data recovery software specifically for SD cards. So if a file suddenly disappears, this is probably the first thing I would try to recover that file. Now, there is a serial number on the sticker, and when you download the file, and there is a paid version, so if you just want to go and upgrade to the paid version, that's up to you. But it gets you started to help see if you can save it before you go through the hassle of reshooting, if that happens to be an option. Now, something you'll notice about these cards, and again, this is a claim the vendor has made, it is built for and tested in harsh conditions, because let's face it, sometimes when you're outdoor shooting, you may not be able to treat the card as gingerly as you'd like. So this is something that is well worth taking a look at. So take a look at these, give one a try, and I think you'll be happy with what you see, because I know it's done well for me and I've got no complaints.